Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Let me hope you're doing fine. Let me hope you're doing great. Well, your girl here is doing fine. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I manage my home without a maid. I'm happy to say that I've spent 2 years without a maid. And how do I do it? How do I manage my home with kids, a husband, a clean home, an organized home without a maid? So I'm going to share a few tips that you can copy or use to manage your home without a maid. Okay. And I want to share with you these tips if you're a mother out there and you stay home like me, you don't work, you don't really need a maid. You can manage this by yourself without a maid. How are you going to do it? So I'm going to share with you some of the tips that I use, and this number one tip is something which is going to change your life. It is something which is the major tip of all tips that I'm going to share, and that is decluttering. Guys, declutter your homes. Get rid of the things you no longer use. Stop buying stuff with a mentality of, let me buy this, I'll find its use when it's at home. No, stop doing that. Stop bringing things into your home that you're not going to be using. Declutter, guys. That is one simple thing that you can do, and it will save you a lot of time in cleaning, in doing each and everything you want to do around your home. So what I did, I started with the kids' clothes. I decluttered a lot. And I also stopped buying clothes each and every month. I decluttered their shoes. I decluttered each and everything, guys. So I'm going to take you in the bedroom and I show you how organized and clutter-free that room is. Then we shall come back. So for the kids' bedroom, as you can see, I simplified it so much because I felt like it was overwhelming me more so their closet. I'm going to show you that in a few, but their beds are so simple that when I just wake up in the morning, it just takes me 2 minutes to just tidy up their room. I don't have toys around, so I don't waste a lot of time picking toys here and there. The only thing that is on Tyra's bed is that teddy bear that she loves sleeping with, and that one will always stay here in the room. But so if you're a mother out there and your kids love playing with toys, I'm not saying mine don't love playing with toys. They do enjoy playing with their toys, but we have a limit where you should play with your toys. So I refused them to enter their room with their toys. So that's why you can see we don't have toys anywhere. And perhaps if you have a room and your kids have toys in that room, get a corner, put a basket, and teach them to pick up after playing. Like pick their toys, put them in the basket, put them away. Like just teach them, you know. Yeah, so for me, no toys in the room, and that's why this room takes me just 2 minutes to arrange on a daily. So guys, another thing that I decided to declutter are the kids' clothes. I decluttered a lot. If you've been here for a long time, my kids had a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes. I just love buying kids' shoes, but this time around, I'm so keen on what I'm bringing home. So this is Summer's closet, and mostly these are the shirts that he puts maybe when we are going out, and these are the home clothes. Yeah, these are the pants that I put for him on Saturdays when he's going to school or when we are going out, and these are the only home clothes he has. He has a few in the laundry basket which are dirty, but they are not that much there. So this is Summer's side, and I'm happy with this side because he has a few that I can maintain. Yeah, and when it comes to their bed sheets, I decided to keep a few I had a lot of kids bed sheets. Oh my god, I don't even remember how many pairs I had, but I had to declutter them so that each person remains with 3 bed sheets. And these are the only pillowcases we are left with. Guys, I decided to declutter to simplify my life because I don't have a maid. When it comes to shoes, I decluttered a lot, and these are the only shoes that my son remained with, plus the black shoes that he's putting on today. Yeah, so that is it for summer. And when we come to Tyra's side, yes, I tried my best to declutter Tyra's side as well, but those are the only pants that we are remaining with, and these are nighties. Then down here we have dresses behind, and the tops over here. These are the only shoes that my daughter has. Some are outside drying, like 2 pairs are outside drying. Yeah, and that is it, guys. Try to declutter and make your life easier. So another tip is investing in some certain appliances. Invest in a washing machine if you don't have that. It will really save you a lot of time doing laundry. If you don't have a fridge, you should have that, because when you restock, you always keep all your fruits, your food in the fridge, so that you are not in the market each and every day. So a fridge is a must-have. A washing machine, if you don't have one, please save money and invest in one. Another thing that I really love that saves time is a pressure cooker. I had this pressure cooker for now, I think like 2 years, and I'm so in love on how it saves time in cooking. When you're boiling your beans, it only takes 20 to 30 minutes to boil those beans, and you can multitask in that pressure cooker. When you're boiling your beans, you can still put your sweet potatoes, cassava, a pumpkin, anything that you want to steam on top of it, so that when the beans are ready, what you're steaming is also ready. Such a lifesaver. Tip number 3, always involve children and your partner into cleaning. Involve them. How are you going to involve children in cleaning? So my kids know that when they remove dirty clothes, they do put them in the laundry basket. So my kids know that after playing, they don't leave their toys in the sitting room, in the dining area, in their bedroom. They collect their toys and they put them in the basket, which I put on the balcony. So they know that. So teach these kids a few stuff that they're going to master, and automatically, trust me, your home will always be clean. So teach these children. My kids know after eating, we take the dirty plates to the sink. So those are the small things that are going to help you as a mother who doesn't have a maid, to stay clean. Because after your kids have eaten food, they're taking their dirty plates in the sink. You don't need to be running after them and, like clearing after them, or, doing all that stuff. So tip number 4 is doing grocery shopping in bulks. For example, I always do monthly restocks and weekly restocks. Those help so much for me to always have things on hand. For example, when I do our monthly restocks, I make sure I buy each and everything that we need for the month. And also these weekly restocks help me to be in track of not spending so much money, but also keeping my home organized, not running here and there, not overwhelming myself. So tip number 5, let's talk about cleaning. How are you going to clean your home? For me, I don't clean on a daily. I do tidy up each and every day, but I don't mop daily. I always mop 3 times in a week. 3 times in a week, and I always do a deep clean at the end of the month. So when I mop the house, I make sure I touch each and every place, wipe the surfaces well, and do all that. But tidying up is daily. Tidying up is daily because you have, you know, to wash the dishes and do other small tidying up here and there, laying the beds in the morning. Those are the things that you should do daily. And these are simplified in a way that we don't have a lot to keep in the bedroom. You don't even take 2 minutes in tidying up, because you've seen my kids' bedroom. It is clutter free. I just lay the bed in 2 minutes. I lay my bed in just 1 minute. I come to the sitting room, and all of you know that I simplified my everything in the sitting room, keeping a few decor, keeping a few stuff that don't take a lot in cleaning. For example, if I come to the sitting room, I'll just, you know, I sweep the floors, and you know, it will be so quick because I don't keep a lot. If you keep a lot, you take time in wiping them and all that. I have a few decor pieces that I still keep, but I decluttered most of my decor pieces. When it comes to the kitchen, guys, I decluttered a lot in the kitchen. I keep a few plates, few glasses, and few cups. Those ones are very easy to maintain. Doing dishes, it has become so fast these days. I used to hate doing dishes, but once I decluttered the things that I don't use, I'm good to go. So the last tip is meal planning. I always plan my meals at night, discussing with my husband on bed, what are we going to have tomorrow for lunch? Yeah, so he always gives me ideas. Today we have had this, so tomorrow cook this. That will be very easy for me. And another thing about meal planning, guys, there is something that I always use, and I've always used that ever since I got married. We were using that tip way back when I was still in my mommy's home, is cooking once a day. So we only cook 1 meal a day, and what we have for lunch is what we are going to be having for dinner or supper. Yeah, that will be it. So that has saved me so much time, not to every time be in the kitchen, moving here and there, trying to prepare dinner. So that has saved me so much. So what I cook for lunch, it's what we always have for dinner. So talking of meal planning, before we close off this vlog, I'm going to be preparing some after food with you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for watching until this far. I'll see you in my next one. And if you have any tips and tricks that you want to drop down below, if you have any tips for me or anyone out there who doesn't have a maid, you can put them below in the comment section. I'll be so glad, and I'll be so happy to read through all those comments. Yeah.
How many smiles does it take to be happy? How many times do you have to feel lonely before you get the chance to meet someone, before you get to meet someone like you? How many songs can you write about heartbreak? How to go when you're fed up with mistakes? Maybe I just found the answers. Maybe I just found the answers in you. Come give me all your love. I want you to know we can make it together. Let the wind blow. All we need is each other. Come take my hand. You're all that I have now. I won't let you go, 'cause I found all the answers in you. Ooh. me away. I'm okay if I got you. We don't have to stay. We can do what we want to. Just give a little bit of your heart. Give a little bit of your heart to me. All of my scars start to heal when I'm with you, and I can't explain how I feel when I'm with you. Just give a little bit of your heart. Give a little bit of your heart to me. Just come give me all your love. I want you to know we can make it together. Let the wind blow. All we need is each other. Come take my hand. You're all that I have now. I won't let you go, 'cause I found all the answers in you. Take me away. I'm okay if I got you. We don't have to stay. We can do what we want to. Baby, I just found the answers. Baby, I just found the answers in you.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard.